You ready for those interviews at USCIS? Because they're coming back. Watch the rest of this video. My name is John Ting. I practice immigration law in the United States with a physical office in Houston, Texas. We secure your legal status so you can live and work in America because the government doesn't care. So I just got out of the interview here in Houston field office. It took about 45 minutes. We knew it would take a little bit longer. It was a bit more complex of a situation. And, some people, if they file their own, they might think, oh, it's no big deal. We're married together. In fact, very limited questions about the marriage. It was about something else. So you just never know what they might ask. So if you already filed your case, that's okay. And you did it on your own. But when you receive the interview notice, you definitely want to have more peace of mind, don't you? Because you wouldn't want to get possibly denied, get a notice of intent to deny, or even an RFE. And then it's like, damn, could have just got it approved the first time. So these clients, they filed before. It got approved. Then it got revoked. Then they filed again. But the second time around, they hired a law firm. Okay, they did their due diligence to make sure they're going to get it right this time around. Now, we prepare our clients to be calm, let people know that these people who are officers for USCIS, the immigration agents, they have a job to do. We can't respond to someone's question. You don't want to give that awkward or some kind of face where oh, I didn't like that question. We just have to expect that some questions will happen and we have to answer them. Of course, if it's relevant. And if it's not relevant, that's where I come in, okay? Fortunately, every question today was relevant and related to the application. But there are some times where the USCIS officer will repeat questions, let's say one question and within 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes later, we'll ask a very similar question, really trying to get a different answer than what you said before. So they can be tricky. You want to watch out for that. So USCIS might have some new policy where they have to review paper files, and I don't know, but I think most people prefer to just review PDFs. So some of the time we're just flipping through pages trying to find specific forms and questions to go through their checklist essentially. And so that by itself actually might take more time in the interview. But the thing is, this is why you got to be prepared, because these officers are looking for specific information. And also, they might ask, usually the officer does not ask that many questions to the U.S. citizen sponsor, but if they do ask, it's likely because of how that person obtained status if it was not through birth. So if you want peace of mind and tips, follow and save this video.